I just want to say congratulations. I just want to say congratulations to the New York Jets for officially quitting on the 2024 season. It was not quite clear leading up until week 17 if everybody had shut the door and walked out on the season. But now it's made abundantly clear. You guys don't want to be there. You guys would like to be anywhere but. And led by Aaron Rodgers, this is a team that is clearly at each other's throats. We have the story of Garrett Wilson coming out this week that he's unhappy with his relationship with Aaron Rodgers and the lack of touches he's gotten this season. We had, interestingly, Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams openly talking about record-breaking touchdown passes in the middle of a completely lost season in a game in which you're going to be completely outclassed. Good that we still have our eyes on selfish marks here. Also, I mean, did anybody want to tackle on the Jets side of the defense? Anybody? Or was this just all business decisions? What a classy effort by a classy organization in the New York Jets today in Buffalo. Couldn't happen to a better organization. Couldn't happen to a better owner. Couldn't happen to a better quarterback, could it? And there is a couple of moments in this where very obviously Rodgers has also quit on the season. There are throws in there which is get me the hell out of New York. There are throws in there which is duck, somebody's coming, just get it out of my hands. You have to love this I'm soldiering through to the end type of attitude by Rodgers. I might be playing hurt. I'm not talking to doctors. I want to be out there. I want to come back if they'll have me, all this type of stuff. When the play on the field suggests I'd rather be anywhere else. Look, I've taken my shots at Rodgers the entire season, and they're completely warranted. But Rodgers this week was faced with a very clear opportunity to start shifting the blame, and he did. When he joked, I might be released by a teenager. That would be a first. That was Rodgers saying, hey, this thing's a mess. Now, it is, and Woody's a mess. And that whole deal that we got into last week on this show with Zach Rosenblatt of The Athletic, if you caught that, it was a great interview. He helped pen that piece on the Woody Johnson nitwit teenage sons that are helping run things. If you didn't go back and watch it, it's a fantastic conversation with Zach. But the deal is, Aaron is saying, hey, look at how awful this is. Yeah. I definitely want to play football. I'd love to be back here, but it's a mess. So he is simultaneously saying what diplomatically should be said, but distancing himself from this. And there's plenty of dirt on the hands of Woody Johnson, his family, and the organization at large. But the way that Aaron Rodgers played today, woo, P.U. He's trying to run, no longer mobile. Trying to throw, doesn't have accuracy or arm strength. Then when things go wrong, he's either pointing the finger, throwing an interception, having a penalty flag, and a late push out of bounds. One of these things. And I'm just glad we were talking about milestone marker touchdowns thrown to Davante Adams this week, right? As long as that was the focus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I saw somebody tweet this afternoon. The Jets hooking up with Aaron Rodgers was thinking that they were getting your high school crush, and instead hooking up with your high school crush when she's 40 years old after 4 kids. I would say more like 60 years old after 4 kids, but we get the metaphor there. For the Bills, this was extremely important because now it means even though the Chiefs have the bye as the 1 seed, the Bills earn a bye as well. And this was another sight. This was another chance to, I think, see a growth and development from the Bills as championship caliber. Now, I know nobody's going to believe it, including those in Buffalo, until it happens. I understand that. But I pointed this out a couple of days ago on the SiriusXM show, that there's been a couple of, Bills moments where they just took care of business And this has been the Sean McDermott era. It hasn't all been great, obviously. There's been a lot of headaches and a lot of heartache. But when they beat the doors off of the Patriots 47-17 of the playoff game, it was they're the bullies now. Got it. I thought this year, when the Bills had the Chiefs at Highmark in Buffalo, it was pretty obvious the Bills were the better football team and were pretty confident about being the better football team. And it was okay, there's a business approach here. And you guys, it's the only loss so far of the season for the Chiefs. And the Bills did it. And I thought it was pretty businesslike. It wasn't a fluky, oh my God, can you believe we did it? It was, we're good enough to do this. And then I thought today there was another moment where the Bills had a chance to get the 2 seed. They couldn't play for the 1, but the 2 seed meant we get a bye. We don't have to play anybody in week 18. So we get to rest before the playoffs. And they didn't leave anything to chance. I mean, they just, again, destroyed the New York Jets. It was over in the first quarter. So that was okay. All right, we see you, Buffalo. You're for real. This is a business approach. And I like that. I appreciate that. And I thought that the Bills put away a game which was pretty vital, even though the opponent didn't suggest it, and did it with a professionalism that was okay, we see you.